Owerri in 1996, a city growing, shining and dreaming of a future filled with wealth, but beneath the fine hotels, beneath the expensive cars, beneath the sweet perfume of money, a darkness was growing, a darkness that fed on human life, and on one September evening, the entire nation would witness the horror hiding behind wealth, power, and ritual greed. This is the true story of OTOKOTO murder, the ritual killing of an 11-year-old boy that exposed the secret world of courts, corruption, and psychological evil. 11-year-old boy Ikechukwu Okoronkwo was like any other boy, bright, cheerful, and full of dreams. On September 19, 1996, he left home to run an errand he never returned. Eyewitnesses reported seeing a young man, a young motorcyclist, Innocent Ekanyang, offering him a ride. Nothing looked strange, no struggle, no fear, just trust. But what the boy didn't know was that he was being delivered to a ritual syndicate, a group that believed killing of children would make them richer, more powerful. Footstep in an empty hallway, a door slowly creaked. The boy was taken to OTOKOTO Hotel, owned by Chief Gabriel Okoronkwo, also known as OTOKOTO. The hotel was glowing reputation, but locals whispered about strange movement at night, expensive cars, and sudden wealth. Inside the room, the unimaginable happened. The boy was drugged, then decapitated. They removed his head, cut out his vital organs, and preserved them for ritual purpose. This is not a crime of passion. It was cold, calculated, planned with precision. A crime committed by people who believed that a child's blood was the price of wealth. The crime might have been hidden forever, if not for one of a single photograph. When Ekanyang left the hotel carrying a polythene bag dripping with blood, he stopped by a vigilant locals. Inside the bag was the boy's severed head. The crowd, trembling with rage, took a picture of the killer holding the head. That photograph spread across Owerri, then across Nigeria like wildfire. It broke something inside the nation. People realized this was not an isolated killing. It was a part of something bigger, darker. Angry shouting, firecracks, cracklings, sirens, the street exploded into chaos. Businesses linked to Chief Okotoko and his associates were burned to the ground. Cars overturned, shops vandalized, crowd demanded justice. For days, Owerri was a battleground, not between criminal and police, but between citizens and a system they felt had failed them. When whispers began to surface, whispers that powerful men, politicians, and elites were using ritual killings to expand their influence, the people had enough. During the investigation, chilling evidence emerged: ritual items, preserved human parts, links to a cult known as Black Scorpion, names of influential people, proof of long-term trafficking. Ekanyang, who confessed he had killed children before, he had supplied body parts before. He was only one piece of a larger machine. But before he could reveal anything, he died mysteriously in police custody. The official report said suicide. Most Nigerians didn't believe it. A man with secrets that could burn the powerful died before he could speak. Coincidence or silence? Gravel hitting, murmurs in a courtroom. 9 people were arrested, including the hotel owner, Chief Okotoko, senior members of the syndicate, hotel workers, ritual facilitators. The trial lasted years. Focus shifted to how the boy was selected, how financed the ritual, who financed the ritual, who the organs were meant for, why so many children had disappeared for years in Owerri. In 2002, 7 of the accused were sentenced to death by hanging. Justice came slowly, painfully, but it came. The Okotoko murder wasn't just a crime, it was a mirror showing Nigeria the darkness that greed can cause. A darkness where children disappear, wealth is worshipped more than life, superstition becomes an excuse for evil, the powerful hide behind fear, but is also awakened a new consciousness. People began to become more vigilant, communities began to speak out. The myth of ritualists operating in the shadows was exposed. Ikechukwu's life was stolen, but his death forced an entire nation to confront its demons, and decades later, the name Okotoko still lives, not as a legend of wealth, but as a warning, a reminder that the worst monsters are often the ones who smile in the light.